Hi, my name is Jess LaCour with 411 Properties here in Gillette, Wyoming, the energy capital of the nation. So first of all, don't buy a new car. Don't get married, don't rack up your credit cards, don't go out and charge a bunch of new furniture for that new house. Make sure that you buy the garage before you buy the car. Then you can go get the car, the furniture, and get married. If you do it the other way, then it could sabotage you getting the new house and closing. So many times I go to meet people at their walkthrough the day before they close, and they're in a tricked out, blacked out, amazing SUV, and then the lender has to give them a really hard phone call of how they're not eligible for their loan anymore because their debt to income is off. So make sure you buy the garage before you buy the car. Do shop around. Make sure when you are with your agent, you tell them exactly what you want, but then be open to their suggestions too, because all the time I have people come in saying they want A and they end up purchasing Z. So you might absolutely love something that you're not even aware of. Get pre-qualified. That is the number one. You don't want to be wasting your time when you're out looking at houses that you may not be eligible for. The best thing you can do is get pre-qualified, because then the lender can talk to the real estate agent and tell them what product you're going to be using for a loan, and then they will tailor the criteria of that product to the houses that you're looking at. So if you do that, it's going to save you a lot of time and heartache if you absolutely fall in love with a house that you cannot get. Communicate with your agent. That's a huge one. Your agent, you should be comfortable telling stuff to. Definitely when you hit maybe some bumps in the road on employment, a breakup, maybe you get a collection, make sure you tell your agent those things, because then they can work with you better on how to get around them instead of just not telling them and then it's a fiasco when you're about to close. We see everything out there, so don't be embarrassed. It happens to everyone. Uncle Bob. So everybody has an Uncle Bob. When it's time to go do inspections, they want Uncle Bob to do it because it's going to be free, and they might think highly of Uncle Bob that he knows his stuff. Inspectors usually know a lot more than the average Joe and can put together a whole report for you telling you what is wrong from the roof to the foundation of the house. Uncle Bob may not know how to do that. So what I tell my buyers is I really recommend them to go with their inspector, ask them questions and details about the house. And if Uncle Bob is doing it, are you really going to get your money's worth? I mean, you're free, you're not paying him, so maybe you are getting your money's worth. But don't have Uncle Bob do your inspections. It just may make Christmases a little more awkward if he screws them up. So there's a huge myth out there that you have to have 20% down to purchase a house. That is not true at all. There's programs where you can have zero down. There's programs where you can do conventional for only 5%. So definitely talk to your agent and a good lender that can show you all your options before you just assume and save for years when you could purchase a house now. If you're selling a house, one of the best things you can do is have a great smell when I open that door with buyers. I recommend for all my sellers to have like a bakery scent or some sort of like cookie scentsy, vanilla even. That is one of the smallest things you can do, but one of the biggest things you can do to sell your house. A lot of people right now are relocating because of their jobs, just moving all over the country. I can still be your agent, and what happens with that is you tell me what town you're moving to, and I will interview other agents there that will fit your personality and the criteria of what you're looking for and hook you up with them so that you have a very smooth transaction. Not a lot of people know that you can do that. So if you're moving, make sure you give me a call and I'll help you find another agent. All right, how to prepare your house to sell it. Make sure that you pack up everything because you're gonna be moving anyways. Pack everything up so that the counters are clear, the rooms are clear. I always tell my sellers to pack up 90% of everything they own and just keep the basics that you use every day if you're still gonna live in the house. Get it professionally cleaned, have the carpets cleaned, take down anything personal, so your family pictures, the Bahama pictures that you took this last summer, make sure they're all down off the walls so that the buyers can visualize their stuff in your house. Another thing I would do is make sure that every time that it is set to show that you have all the lights on. Another good scent, like I had mentioned earlier, any vanilla or bakery type scent is good. All pets locked away. It just is a really good first impression for people when they walk into the door to have all the lights on and that warm scent. It's gonna make them feel really at home. Not all agents will ask their sellers to leave, so if you could leave for the showing, that is ideal. No one wants to shop for a house with the seller breathing down their back and telling them everything about their lives. So leave for the showing. So if you are thinking about purchasing a house, selling a house, or have simply some real estate questions, feel free to text me. My number is 307-660-5470, or you can call the office at 307-682-7767. And I am happy to talk to you anytime. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.